We are going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe 1/6 scale HORDAK figure from MONDO. So stay tuned as we open them up and check them out. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe and check out my other videos. So this is the box that the 1/6 scale HORDAK figure comes in. As you can see, it's a very nice art box. Nice detail. Has a image or rendering of Snake Mountain. With the snake, it has the snake that kind of wraps around the entire box of that the figure comes in. Very nice color on this. They did a nice job just with the art box alone. Hopefully the figure itself is as good. So this particular figure, unlike the other figures in the Masters of the Universe line, this one has a slip cover. So take the slip cover off, and obviously there's an image of a cartoon image of the figure himself. Both on the front and back. And of course it does have the flap that shows the window, has a window that shows the figure. And then on the inside flap that you can open. Just a little background story on the character HORDAK. So we're gonna get him out of the box and take a better look at him. Okay, so we have the figure out of the box, and of course he comes with the customary figure stand and crotch grabber. This is the smaller style, where the footprint or the base of the stand isn't really big enough for the figure itself, so it kind of hangs over on the edges. This isn't a big deal, but I think the wider base on these figures, is a lot better. So he comes with, in addition to the figure base, comes with swappable hands. He has 2 sets for each hand. Not too bad. Again, depending on the pose you want to do, he's got a few sets of hands. Of course, he also has the set that comes on the figure right out of the box. He comes with his crossbow, which is nice. Pretty nice looking detail on that. As you can see the front of it, it's almost like it's a bat or a gargoyle. I'm not really too sure. It's on the front. It's got some nice teeth. You can see that tongue inside. So that's pretty decent looking. Comes with a cape you can obviously put on them. It's not wired or anything, it's just going to hang and drape on them. I mean, a lot of this, for a lot of these figures, what I've noticed for the Mondos from Mondo is they don't come with really any type of assembly instructions, unlike Hot Toys, where you can they come with instructions. These do not. I mean, a lot of it's kind of self-explanatory. You can kind of figure out what goes where and how to hook them on. But the Mondo figures definitely do not come with instructions in the box. But in any event, I gotta clamp that in more. So this is his staff. As you can see, some nice detail on this. This comes in two pieces out of the box. You just kind of, it's keyed here. You just fit them together, the two pieces. I can do a better job pushing that together. This is his staff. Looks very nice. Nice color, nice detail. You can see the image of HORDAK himself on it. Same on both sides. So they did a good job with that. And now here is the figure himself. So this is the 1/6 scale HORDAK. He's got some weight to him. It's a heavy figure. You're not, because of the muscles in the arms, you're not going to get much posing out of them. Seems to be the issue with a lot of these Masters of the Universe figures from Mondo, which is fine. I mean, it's a lot of these. I think you're just going to kind of pose them and set them and forget them. You do have some movement in the joints. I'm a little leery on really forcing anything, especially with what I experienced with the Tila figure. Those pegs and joints were very, very weak and thin. This is all just sculpted plastic. There is no soft goods on this, with the exception of the cape, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes once I get them set up. A lot of the other figures, they'll have fur like around the edge of the boots, the top of the boots. This figure is all just plastic. However, there is some nice detail here. Alright, so we're going to get him set up, get his cape on him, and his weapons, and we'll take another look at him. Alright, so here is the figure, all set up, posed up a little bit. See, I have his cape on him. He's holding his crossbow and his staff. The figure himself looks pretty impressive. I will say that. They did a nice job with some of the detail, the paintwork, the sculpting on the face. Like with a lot of figures, I do recommend, if you want to get any of the weapons in the hands, the fingers can be very, very tight, so soak them for a little while in warm water, and that kind of loosens them up so you can get everything on. The cape. So the cape itself, the little rings, you kind of have to tuck them in underneath his collar, and they just kind of hang off of those spikes on either side of his neck. As I said, the cape itself is not wired, as I said earlier, just kind of drapes, but it does look nice. It adds to the presence, the overall presence of the figure and the character. Joints are very stiff. Again, you're not going to get too much, if any, dynamic posing on this figure. He is big and bulky. For me, I think that's probably as good as it's going to get as far as posing. But that is the 1/6 scale HORDAK figure from Mondo. I hope you enjoy this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.